Hey guys, I think we can hear me now. Yeah, hopefully so. Okay, so wanted to show Steadkey from the realtor perspective. We've been getting a lot of questions on how realtors can go into Steadkey here, generate a pre-approval letter, log in, the email notifications that they get. So hopefully this is helpful to see from a realtor's perspective how Steadkey works and how we can kind of coach them, train them, show them how this software uses so we can, not work weeknights and weekends. So anyways, I created a test file here called test, obviously, and I created a fake Gmail account from a realtor's perspective. But all that I did here was just go ahead and create a new loan for test. We know how this works for pre-approval parameters and house approval on our end, but I'll show you how we see it from the realtor side of things as well. So yeah, so the first thing that I went ahead and did is I included the test buyer on there, and then a realtor email here as well. It's my son's name, which is funny. So created that Gmail account. So let me just show you real quick what that looks like from the first invite. So this is the email that the realtor gets when they first get invited to a loan. So if you have a first realtor, like a first-time realtor using Steadkey with us, or Steadkey for that matter at all, maybe they use a different lender that also uses Steadkey, they would already have an account. But if not, this is like a new agent. This is the email that they're going to get. You can actually probably change some of the language in here if you want to. You just need to ask Steadkey support for that. But anyways, this is what this is going to look like from a realtor perspective. So you go ahead and jump in and press accept invitation. So it's going to do that. It's going to ask for first name, last name, phone number, and then the password. So let me see if I can do this from my phone number. It may not let me, but we're going to find out. Yes, great. Okay, so this is the realtor perspective. So when they jump in, so this is the only loan that the realtor has. If they had multiple loans, you'd see a bunch of different little icons in Steadkey for all the different borrowers they have with us, but this is the only loan this realtor has, and so you'll see their name here. If they were pre-approved, you would see the pre-approved in green here, pre-approval in green. They'd be able to go to the house approval tab and be able to knock all that stuff out. But I just wanted to show you first what Steadkey does with this pre-approval lane. Steadkey actually does kind of everything that Flowify does. That's a whole other thing for another time. We only use it for pre-approval letters. So this is what the realtor will see when they first log into Steadkey. So just wanted to show you that, how that's going to look. If they're not pre-approved, they won't be able to do this yet. So let's just go ahead and pre-approve this borrower. And then we'll jump back over here to the realtor section, and I'll show you what those emails look like. So I'm going to create some parameters real quick. Just blow through this. Just basic stuff, keep it easy. We use this approval letter. So there you go. So they should be, if we go back to overview screen, well, yes. So we probably need to get out of this, and then I'll probably jump over here to the different, yep. Okay, so pre-approved milestone. So now you'll see that this goes green. So this is our perspective from the lender's perspective, but now they should see, our realtor should see this email come in. So let's just check. So boom, there we go. I have created the pre-approval parameters for test. Milestone has been completed. Click below to log in and generate a pre-approval letter. Cool. So they can go in here and actually generate one now. So once they go back in, it's going to take them immediately. We'll actually run hold-ins. So let me log out. Go back over here to view approval. right, so we're back to the realtor screen now. You'll see the only two things they have here obviously is overview and house approval, but now you see the green screen's pre-approved. So we'll go in here and obviously we have hopefully shown realtors what this looks like at this point, but for the offer amount, we're just going to type in 3. Obviously, these are the parameters, and so realtors cannot go outside of the parameters just like our borrowers can't, but they are going to see the exact same screen as the borrowers, which is great. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, well, hold on. Coming back. Fix that real quick. Max down payment. Those are issues. We'll confirm that. Log back out. Nice. House approval. Back here now. All right, so 300 offer, 15K down, 6,000 for taxes, 0 HOA, 0 seller concessions. So boom, green means go, qualified, yay, loan amount, monthly payment, cash to close. So the realtor sees the same numbers that your borrower sees. What we like to do on our team is we like to go over Steadkey on our pre-approval meetings just to go over these figures with our folks so they kind of know what to expect with payment and cash to close in different scenarios. So, but you'll see the realtor. So this is the big key. The reason why Steadkey is super helpful, and it was actually designed this way. But the only people that can actually pull a pre-approval letter are the realtor and us as the lender. So the borrower does not have access and is not able to generate an approval letter without us or the realtor. So the reason that's really helpful is if you're looking at off-market properties or maybe new builds, borrowers can't cut out realtors, or at least can't make offers without realtors, which is really great for our referral partners. So we always want to build them up any way we can. So that's kind of how that works. This is Holden's letter, obviously, but you can send a copy to anyone, to everyone. So that's everyone included in the loan. So right now it would be this test realtor, the test borrower, and Holden. Those are the 3 people that would get an approval letter. So let me send this out. This is what we usually use. It's most easy because otherwise if you download this, it downloads it as a PDF, which you can totally do as well. It just requires another email, obviously. But ours goes down here and just transfers to a PDF, so you can drag and drop this into Outlook if you want. But the easier route is send a copy to everyone. So we'll do that real quick and show you what that email looks like. So now as an agent, I should be able to go into the email. And one fix that Steadkey has done recently is to get all these pre-approval letters to generate into, well, all these pre-approval letters, our previous pre-approval letters were actually going to spam, unfortunately. So they weren't going straight to the inbox, especially with Gmail, but now they're going directly into the primary or to just the regular inbox, depending on what email platform, but apparently that's all worked out now. So anytime that we send a copy to everyone, it should go straight to the primary inbox, which is great. So this is what this email looks like. And so this would obviously come, so this test is me as the realtor. We have generated approval letter for buyer, yada, yada. Approval letter has been sent to the buyer and to you, obviously, as the realtor. So you can download approval letter here. And that's, again, just is going to create another PDF here for your agent. So, yeah. So anyways, that's what that looks like. That PDF can go directly there. If we send it as a lender, or if they are sending it as a realtor, they can send a copy to everyone, obviously. And if they're sending a copy, obviously this is coming from the agent, right? This is the agent's info we have here. This isn't Holden's. If we send it from Holden, we would get the same email, but it would actually come from Holden rather than a realtor. So the realtor can send a copy to everyone, send it to the buyer, send it to themselves, or they can come back in here, obviously wherever we're at, and they can download their own PDF as well. So that's how the realtor sees it there from that end of things. And this is the house approval tab that they get. And so anyways, those are the few emails that you get. So again, if they're a brand new agent, they'll get this. And I'm inviting you to an app. they'll get the pre-approval confirmation. Once we actually create approval parameters, they'll get an email for that as well for their specific borrower. So test is the borrower. And then if we or the agent in specific actually sends out a pre-approval letter to everyone, they'll actually get that email as well. And this is what those emails look like. So again, anyways, if you want to change some of the wording on here, I'm sure we could reach out to Steadkey and look into that. And again, if you have a realtor that has worked with you in the past and has used Steadkey multiple times, and they won't get this original invite, but they will for sure get the approval parameters and the approve the home purchase email. So one thing just key to remind your agents on is that once they open up that email, it's not going to have a PDF. It's just going to ask them to download the approval letter here, which pops open onto their website. Last piece here that I know, a little nugget about Steadkey, is that Steadkey is best used on Chrome on a desktop. You can absolutely use it on your iPhone, on your cell phone, or whatever. It doesn't really matter which browser you use on your cell phone, but essentially it's going to be the same emails there as well. So anyways, that is pretty much everything that you're going to see on the realtor end of things. These are the emails they're going to get. This is the platform that they're going to see for the specific borrower. And maybe they'll go back. Here's actually a great view of if they had multiple borrowers, you would see a bunch of these boxes across the board. But if they only have one with us, they'll see this. If they have multiple, they can log into Steadkey anytime, click on a different borrower, immediately jump over to the house approval tab, and be able to generate that letter 24/7 without waiting on us, which is the end goal for Steadkey, which is why we use it, so we don't have to send them out for our folks. So anyways, that's about that. Feel free to reach out to me anytime if you get any questions on Steadkey. The reason I know so much about it is because I used to work for the guy that founded and created Steadkey, and so kind of know it in and out. But yeah, let me know how I can help. Let me know if you get any questions at all.